Hey everyone, it's Nico, and in this video, I wanted to talk a bit about Rainbow Cotton and my experience playing it for the first time. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the Cotton series, which I mostly am since this is the first title from it I've ever played, it consists mostly of shoot-'em-up style games, but Rainbow Cotton is actually an on-rail shooter. It was originally released in the year 2000 on the Dreamcast in Japan. It was the first 3D entry in the series. So as a result, there is no English voice acting here, just subtitles. It has some really great anime style cutscenes throughout the game that I spent more time adoring the art than actually paying attention to the dialogue and reading what was going on in the story. Whoops! There's two different ways you can play Rainbow Cotton in this package. There's the enhanced version, which features some quality of life improvements and graphical enhancements. They also have what they call retro mode, which is a replication of the original Dreamcast release. One thing I wish they included here that is completely absent and caused me some trial and error confusion when I first started playing is that they don't have anything that tells you the controls. They really should have made a how to play screen or a mock-up instruction manual. Something simple enough to tell you the button layout and maybe what the power-ups do, because if I'm being completely transparent, even after clearing a few levels, I was still confused on what did what. I learned pretty quickly what the crystals do and how they're your magic attacks, but I still don't know how to explain certain things. That to me makes it very clear that this is aimed at fans of the Cotton series or have some level of nostalgia for the Dreamcast era. But that also means newcomers will have a hard time getting into it. Aside from that being my main complaint, I would have loved for them to give your character some transparency in the upgraded version, as seeing incoming projectiles is often very difficult. I took plenty of hits from things I genuinely couldn't see, which is a bit frustrating. Also, from a control perspective, this plays using only one thumbstick, so moving and aiming is all handled like it's the year 2000. Please don't tell me you couldn't map aiming to one thumbstick and moving to the other in the modern version. Even if it's an option for twin stick controls, it's off by default. Please give me something here that actually feels like an upgrade and not just, oh hey look, it's in English and it looks prettier. They do mention enhanced controls with revamped snapback and lock-on features, whatever that means. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I was actually quite underwhelmed with my first foray into the Cotton series. Maybe this wasn't the best one for me to start on, but too many things felt off about the experience. I get it's a re-release, but if you're going to improve the game, then improve the game and incorporate things that are expected to be there in 2024. Rainbow Cotton felt far too year 2000s for my tastes, and not in a good way. So unless you have a strong affinity for this franchise, I really don't see much to enjoy about it. I think the next time I play a Cotton game, I need to try one of the side-scrolling 2D shoot-'em-up games. I love my retro games, I really do, but if your core design hasn't aged particularly well, and you're going to build this as enhanced, then you really need to improve what matters most, and that's playability. It wasn't all bad though, the visuals and music are really good, there's a decent bit of variety to the level designs, the bosses I fought were pretty decent too, but just overall, a few too many things I found to be annoying, and that really put a damper on my experience. A special thanks to the publisher for providing a review copy, but this is definitely one I don't see myself returning to. I appreciate you watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like, comment below if you have any questions, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. But until next time, have a good one.